Hoy mi sobrinito llegó triste de la escuela porque me dijo que le había prestado el celular a su mejor amigo y cuando se lo regresó ya no prendía, así que lo revisé y me di cuenta de que ya había cambiado la batería. La verdad no sabía si reír o llorar, pero bueno, al final quería darle una sorpresa a mi sobrinito para que no esperara. Así que busqué entre mis cosas y encontré mi celular viejo que aún funcionaba. Lo limpié y le compré un protector para que una vez listo, me di cuenta de que tenía una apariencia un poco aburrida, así que para solucionarlo, fui a la parte de la primera llamada icono que es un paquete de iconos, y la segunda llamada fondo, que es una aplicación que tiene un montón de fondos de pantalla. Así que las instalé y las configuré y el resultado final fue este. Sin duda, mi sobrinito se va a poner muy feliz. Y la pregunta es, ¿ustedes qué hubieran hecho?
What's a simple task? How can we make it overly complicated?
Like nobody has ever had problems as not remaking Toast. Obviously, something with a little bit of trouble. But, you know,
The problems you're having with this toaster are extraordinary.
yeah. But also, just the idea that like the character,
This is actually, so this toaster is our landlord's toaster, and we totally didn't steal that without his permission.
right? We replaced it with a new one.
Yeah,
Though.
we replaced it.
Yeah.
This is fun. So this. But like, this is progression to like.
Each step's sort of almost in the character's head.
It works barely enough.
Yeah.
No, we didn't actually plug it legitimately. This is a different.
Yeah.
This one either. We added this lightning this fire's real. Because right here, my hand was in here with like a lighter.
Right.
We had like put some flammable.
It's
liquid
unfortunate
on it.
that this is one of our earlier episodes.
We're also just doing this in my landlord's house, like.
One thing we do miss about that house was the freedom to sort of,
Yeah, he was.
you know,
doing
make things
ridiculous
dirty.
things. I mean, it's always good to use like fire, practical effects to make it feel.
You also see
You definitely had it in building a birth. I don't know why you.
I did
Sorry, yeah, microwave. We went to Goodwill and we bought a bunch of appliances that we just rip apart. Apparently, this is dangerous.
Yeah, this is a bit. Dude,
like-
this whole episode, we probably took a couple of risks. We shouldn't have.
Like this thing, I think is can end up being like, charged with a lot of electricity.
Yeah.
However, we didn't plug this. We did plug it in. We didn't turn it on. It's plugged in, but does not turn on.
We do not recommend anyone disassemble a microwave, especially with such
We got out with our legs.
anger. One thing that this episode was challenging was how much footage we got. We didn't have a script like we do now. We just filmed tons and tons of footage of the character ripping apart electronics, and then we had to edit it in a way that
This one actually took a long time to edit because of that reason. Like because there was no real like direction of how you were building this.
Yeah.
It was just
we had no concept. We had no art.
And that was the other thing is that you had to basically improv this yourself. Like it wasn't me helping you like build it. It was like me being behind the
You
camera.
literally
being,
like sat back and watched the camera, and we're like, okay,
There's
here we go.
there's actually footage here. Path removal. So
Oh yeah.
you're going through this whole effort of building this thing, and I'm just sitting on the couch watching, like laughing, looking at the screen the whole time. And then we had to like remove me from that frame.
You painted yourself out.
I
That
painted
was your
myself.
mistake.
Yeah, that's my mistake. I But yeah, you had to basically improv the whole thing.
Yeah, this is all in my head. Just this concoction here.
But we did have an idea of how it was supposed to act.
Yeah.
After you like turned it
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
And this is so the way that these things get pulled into each other. There's like fishing line attached.
Oh
to
yeah,
them.
there's like there's black thread.
Black thread. Was it
Yeah.
black thread?
Thanks for watching,
Then
guys.
I'm
So I have a
actually
new
underneath the table
online
right here.
course coming out very soon that I
Yeah,
am
I
really
love
excited
the
about.
changes of it all.
So if you want to see
Funny
more
because,
details,
like,
you can click the
whenever
link
you
in the
press
description.
it's created some sort of gravity, like magnetism well or something. It's
Yeah, but you know my character doesn't care about that. He just wants to make toast.
And then we added lightning on top of that too.
Yeah, yeah. Hand on lightning, the
and,
best.
and then we really light this with some fire.
Yeah, yeah. It's a lot harder to do real fire effects inside of a practical or inside of a cardboard home, which is what we have now.
We'll
But
figure
we
out a
still
way.
push the boundaries.
We'll figure a way out.
Yep. Again, another thing we took from Goodwill, but you know we planted it early on to make it feel like part of the house. I think this episode has the most violent, like the most destruction, like legit
Yeah.
destruction out of any of them.
Like you're hacking up electronics with an axe.
Yeah, and this again was not safe. I don't know how
yeah.
we just sort of decided to do it, but it was
Definitely don't do this.
No.
I like this shot here of you dragging a karaoke machine with an axe. It's very like serial killer.
Yeah, it's like nightmare,
Murder.
your murder movie, like or like horror film.
But all you want out of these things is simple electronics.
Right.
It makes sense, right?
Yeah, it makes
You want
sense.
to build an electronic
Yeah.
machine, you just get more electronic parts.
Yeah, so
Simple logic. Okay, then we also kept in the moment where you... Where is it? There it is.
oh, oof, ouch.
So him smacking this right here cut his finger.
It's right there when it loops around.
No,
No,
it was when you
You're
smacked
right,
it.
you're
Yeah,
right,
it was
you're
right
right.
when you smacked it.
It happened for sure.
It goes,
Oh,
and so then you'll see right after that you have tape on your hand. There it is.
Yeah.
No. Where is it?
it's there. It's just I'm moving like fast.
Yeah, it's there.
And then this was just again, press record, have me assemble what I thought was the best structure.
However, we did pause, and I did come in and help you build the rest
Yes,
of it.
you did help for sure. We already knew for a fact though that we wanted it to form like a pentagram shape because it's just hilarious. Like
It's just like,
it's somehow that is part of why it creates this toast dimension.
but maybe you like accidentally did a pentagram.
yeah, no, we didn't want it to look. Hopefully, it came across as like accidental, like the character was just sort of whatever, but it happens to look like a pentagram. That was the goal, at least. This was one of my favorite VFX shots that I've yet to have ever done.
Where's the tape in your hand, dude?
Uh,
Was this shot at a different time, or
No, I think I used like super glue.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, still one of my favorite VFX shots.
yeah. This is when we started getting kind of crazy with it because no visual effects shots and making
Nope.
paper airplanes.
Just
there
some
was
bees,
some bees.
just a comp
There
edit.
was a clever edit thing there where it transitioned to the ocean. Planting a garden had
Painting out like a
like
pole.
yeah, we painted out a pole for the monster.
Yeah.
Making toast was like the first big VFX
Yeah.
shot we did.
And consequently it got us more viral.
Yeah.
I think the
What's his face? Philip DeFranco actually promoted this
yeah,
episode.
Philip DeFranco did promote it. Oh,
Which
so
was
this
really
this
great.
portal effect is really cool. So it was done with a series of different. Should probably pause so we can show them.
Yeah, so play it real quick.
All right.
This is real toast on a fake tree, obviously. Cool. So how did we do that? Right? That was you. You did the
I did the portal.
you did the portal. I did the landscape.
Now there's a lot of cool layers and effects that we don't have right now, but we do have the original 3D file that shows you the portal itself, and you can kind of see the camera movement that tracks with my head. So it's like this kind of cloth effect that we did with a bunch of different shaders and you know textures on it that ended up looking really like the portal that you see.
Yeah, this is it without any of its textures.
Right, this is just the 3D model. So it's essentially it's a simulated cloth in zero gravity is how we did this with turbulence, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. And then we tracked the camera and added it into the scene, and then you even like pushed it towards the camera a little bit.
A little bit.
Because we had to have you looking completely through it.
Right, we cheated it. We did a lot of things to make that shot work.
But here's what it looks like without the visual effects. Just gonna open up the second to last latest edit. It's this one right here.
Second to last latest.
Second to
edit.
last of the latest. Oh no. Okay, here we go.
Right.
Okay, so
Make sure they can hear the music because it's glorious.
that's another thing we need to talk about.
I almost think this version is better.
It's so confusing.
It's just amazing how like 80% of the shot was the CG environment. Look at that perfect piece of toast.
I know.
Yeah, so that's what we shot, and imagine shooting that and then thinking, all right, now we'd have to add a toast portal with a toast dimension and butterfly. Well, we didn't think of the butterfly.
Yeah, we were getting a little ahead of ourselves with this, but we pulled it off.
Yeah, I'm very proud and happy with that shot.
Let's see, where are we? But yeah, this is what it looks like. So that piece of toast is hanging on this tree.
Yeah, so now you can kind of see.
So
it.
I had to go in and roto, which means cut out this piece of toast for the entire time that it's on screen.
Yeah.
So that you didn't have anything of the background.
And then I had to digitally remove you.
Yeah.
You know, from the background.
And you had to create a fake background. You can kind of see edges of where the roto doesn't perfectly work.
It's perfect.
And then some particles.
Yeah, and you're over there to the right, blurred out, basically.
Yeah, so you can see how it's a little blurry right there.
Yeah.
It's because
don't stare for too long.
yeah, don't stare at that for too long. You'll notice reality starts to break down a little bit.
In a portal, yeah.
One more Easter egg. Actually, no. Let's just talk about this landscape real quick. This is like, what the heck? How did we what?
Yeah.
What is this landscape? Where is that? No, it's in here. I have some images first of all.
Oh yeah, it's in the.
Sorry, okay, there it is. Images.
Yeah.
This we were exploring how to make like a toast dimension. We saw this image and we're like, oh, that's cool, and so started painting the water to look like butter, and there's butter waterfall.
Yeah, but none of those really worked because they were already concept art and it felt really flat. So we ended up finding some actual imagery of an actual lake and stuff, and we started to manipulate that into our final comp.
And this is an old version of it, but you can see it animating and this is a little bit lower resolution just so we can play it fast, but the butter moves, the lake of butter sparkles, the trees sort of have a crappy wavy thing on them.
Yep.
There's rock toast in the
ancient
mountain.
rock toast.
What the heck is this place, dude? It's a lot of fun. And the butterflies.
Butterflies.
Buttered toast butterflies.
Oh boy.
Silly.
And then that heavenly music was actually we as lately we've been using music from where we normally get our music from, a stock music sites. But this was actually composed by me on my iPad.
Yeah. Didn't you make this Did you make this for the episode or before the episode? And we just fit it to the.
I made it for the episode.
Yeah. When we came up with the idea, then you made it.
Aren't there some other versions here? I think.
Audio mix down.
I thought. Yeah, I gave you. You don't have them, but we made a couple of different versions.
Cool. You got your toast, and you're gonna enjoy the toast after.
It has to
all that
end,
work.
Of course, with buttered side down. Boom.
Yes,
we did it. We made a reference to our own name.
And there you go. I like that episode a lot, actually.
Yeah, I know. I'm very. It's one of my favorite episodes still, even though it's outdated now with the camera quality. It still holds its own.
Yeah, this is back when we were doing 24 frames per second, and you can tell it's kind of blurry.
Yeah, we didn't quite have the settings nailed down.
But still.
Yeah.
Hey, Dolan, what's up, dude?
Yeah.
Anyways, I guess that's it. So, thanks for watching and joining us on the behind the scenes here for this episode.
Yeah, take care, guys.
Yep.